Well, welcome back to David Hickey's Flight Sims. You join us at Washington Duluth Airport, flight being Duluth, on a flight in the Quality Wings 787 to Orbx, Eagle County, Colorado. The two main aims or objectives of this flight are to demonstrate this standard instrument departure, which will be depicted on our EFB and showing our aircraft position and altitudes. But more importantly, I want to demonstrate the jump ahead function. In this aircraft, which is a unique function, we can jump ahead to our approach to Eagle County, or the feature I want to demonstrate, the jump ahead. We'll be jumping ahead to our waypoint Foxtrot, Quebec Foxtrot, which is basically our top of descent. This function allows us in Flight Simulator for the first time, as far as I'm aware, to complete a flight in a reasonable amount of time. It opens up the possibility of taking off from Heathrow and then jumping ahead to a waypoint over the Atlantic, say San Francisco, and landing within a reasonable time, so we don't have to sit there for hours on end or use the speed up function. Now, there are some important and very clever points to note with this jump ahead feature. First of all, the aircraft will use the exact amount of fuel as if you'd flown it in normal time. The fuel amounts, fuel quantities are adjusted for the distance. And secondly, if you're using radar contact version 4, any attempt previously to interfere with the time compression or time elements in your simulation, if using radar contact 4, would result in an error. Radar contact would get lost and it wouldn't know basically where you are. This does not happen with the jump ahead feature provided by Quality Wings. Radar contact picks up exactly where you jump ahead to and continues. A very, very useful feature, in my opinion. So here's the flight. Clearance delivery United Airlines 231 is at gate Alpha 15 for ATC final flight plan to Eagle County.
United 231 Heavy cleared to the Kilo Echo Golf Echo Airport via published departure procedures, then as filed. Climb and maintain 6,000. Expect flight level 410 within 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 4173. Departure frequency 126.65.
Roger, cleared as filed. Climb and maintain 6,000. Squawk 4163. United Airlines 231. Correction 4173. Squawk 4173.
United
Transponder
231 Heavy.
code
Readback
0463.
Correction 4173.
United 231 Heavy.
Squawk
Ground taxi to
4163.
runway 1 right and hold short.
Got it. Set.
Roger, taxi 2 and hold short, runway 1 right, United 23. Before start flow.
Roger, before start flow. Cockpit door locked. Selecting speed 140. Setting LNAV and VNAV engaged. Hydraulic electrical pumps 1. Pump auto on demand. Pump active now. On demand. Pump switched on. Hydraulic electrical pumps 2. Pump auto fuel. All fuel pumps activated. Beacon lights on. ICAS. Recall pressed. ICAS clear. Pressed. Selecting rudder trim 2, neutral, flight deck door power on. Flow completed, ready for before start checklist.
Before start checklist.
Before start checklist.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
I'm about to disconnect.
Flight
We'll
deck
give
door.
you a hand signal as soon as possible. See you, Captain.
Close and locked.
Passenger signs.
As required.
MCP.
Set.
Locking gear.
Takeoff speeds.
Set.
Ready to be a left seat takeoff. Taxi route is per ATC.
CDU prep light.
Procedures. Will depart
Completed.
via the SID, climb to initial altitude. In the event of emergency return,
Trim.
coordinate with ATC. You'll fly the airplane out on the
Set.
Departure check completed. Light has been inserted.
Taxi and takeoff
Release
briefing.
parking brakes.
Complete.
Beacon on. Before start. Checklist complete.
Release parking brakes.
Release parking brake.
Affirmative. Parking
Commencing
brake
push.
released.
All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Start both, please.
Starting both.
Go ahead for cockpit.
Engine. Start switch.
Cleared to
2.
start.
Ground start.
Roger. Clear to start engines. Start both engines.
Engine. Starter. 1. Ground start. Opening. Fuel lever engine. 2. Opening. Fuel lever engine. 1. Engine. Start switch. 2. Normal.
United
Engine. Start
231
engine.
heavy. Ground taxi to runway 1 right
Normal.
and hold short.
Both engines
Roger.
running
Taxi
normal
1 right and
indication.
hold short. United 231. Runway entry procedure.
Roger. Runway entry procedure. Strobe lights. Turned off.
United
One thing at a
231 heavy.
time.
Monitor tower 120.1.
Over the tower, United 231.
Taxi lights. Turned off. Transponder. TRA. Ready for runway entry.
United 231 heavy tower runway 1 right. Taxi into position and hold.
Taxi into position and hold, United 231. Clear on the left.
Okay. Clear right.
United 231 heavy winds 120 at 6 runway 1 right cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, United 231. Before takeoff flow.
Before takeoff. Both flight director armed. Auto brake rejected takeoff. Auto throttle engaged. Landing lights switched on. Set takeoff.
Yes, go ahead.
Flaps captain reference
Hi, Captain.
speed. Ready
Cabin
for
is
before
ready for
takeoff.
takeoff.
Checklist.
Yes,
Captain.
thanks for that.
Before takeoff flow complete.
Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Set. Indicating.
Before takeoff. Checklist completed.
check thrust. Thrust set. $80 knots.
80 knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate. V2.
V2. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear. Coming up.
Positive rate. Gear up.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1. Selected.
Flaps
Gear.
up.
Up hand. Lock. Flaps going. Up.
Contact departure.
Roger, up for departure United 231. Departure United 231 is with you, climbing 6000.
United 231 Heavy. I'm not receiving your transponder. Be sure you're getting a good reply light in Squawky 4173.
Flap set.
Squawk 4173.
Yep. Transponder code 4173. Done.
United 231 Heavy departure. Radar contact. Climb and maintain 15,000.
Roger, up to 15,000, United 231. Set flight level 150.
Selecting. Flight level 150. Engine 1 is running already. Cap.
With our flight underway, I'd like to once again welcome you aboard. I'd also like to offer a special welcome to our quality club flyer. You will be earning valuable miles on your flight today. If you're not a member, please visit us at QEGSEM.com. In just a few minutes, we will be beginning our complimentary meal and beverage service in the first class coach. Enclosed
After
beer,
takeoff
wine, and
checklist.
margaritas can be purchased with the debit or credit.
After takeoff flow.
After takeoff. Setup. Auto brake. Off. Turn off lights. Off they are. Set for climb.
The flight attendant will be coming through the aisles with complimentary headset. Now we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Landing gear up. Flaps up. After takeoff. Checklist complete.
Thank you. Thanks.
You're welcome.
See down here we have two small push buttons which permits us to access pop-ups for the center MCDU and the FB. Or you can just use your chase plane views if you so desire. So we're climbing up to top of climb, and then we'll initiate the jump ahead, and you can see the function in action to Foxtrot, Quebec Foxtrot, and we'll see
Affirm.
that it uses the correct amount of fuel at the jump ahead waypoint. Radar contact will not be messed up, it will know where we are, and all will be well with the world. First officer's also got
United 231 Heavy contact. Washington Center 120.65.
Roger, over to Washington, United 231. Washington Center, United 231 is with you, climbing flight level 150.
United 231 Heavy, Washington Center. Roger, climb and maintain. Flight level 180.
Roger, Octane 80, United 231. Set flight level 180.
Roger. Selecting. Flight level 180.
X-ray, contact,
Done.
approach on 119.85. Approach on 119.85. Charlie Foxtrot, Tango, Juliet, X-ray. Washington Center, Sky West 5208 is with you at 1000. Sky West 5208. Washington Center, Roger, resume on navigation. Resume on navigation, Sky West 5208. United 231 Heavy, traffic 11 o'clock, 7 miles southeast bound at 15,000.
United 231, how's the traffic?
United 231 Heavy, climb and maintain, flight level 230.
Roger, up to flight level 230, United 231. Set flight level 230.
Cap. Didn't get that. Repeat, please. Flight level
230.
I appreciate that. Selecting. Flight level 230.
United 231 Heavy, contact Washington Center 135.35.
Roger, over to Washington, United 231. Washington Center, United 231 is with you, climbing flight level 230.
United 231 Heavy, Washington Center, Roger, climb and maintain, flight level 290.
Roger, up to flight level 290, United 231. Set flight level 290.
Okay. Beg your pardon? Repeat, please. Flight level.
290.
What could I do?
United
Alone.
231 Heavy, clear
Setting.
direct, Foxtrot,
Flight
Mike.
level 290.
Clear direct, United 231. Thank you.
Frontier 72010, contact Washington Center on 131.55.
Yes, we can also
Washington Center on 131.15.
the approach plate.
Frontier 722.
And we can import these approach plates and put them into our EFB. Any approach plates, just copy it in a JPG
November 763
format,
kilo,
and there it
clear
is.
Traffic, resume on navigation, resume on navigation, November 763
Beautiful.
kilo 6.
That's our LDA to
Skywest
125 at
5208,
Eagle Camp.
contact Washington Center on 130.35. Washington Center on 130.35. Skywest 5208.
So we're approaching top of climb now. We'll level off top of climb and then we'll have a look at the jump ahead function.
ICAS. Pressed.
American 1556. Contact Indianapolis Center on 131.5. American 1556. Indianapolis Center on 131.5.
In the cruise.
Okay, Captain. Seat belt signs selected. Off. I have no idea how I could do that.
we're in the cruise now.
Off barometer to 1013. If you don't mind. 2. Process.
Overhead compartments, and in the interests of safety, heavy bags or bottles must be placed
Once
underneath
again,
the
ladies
seat
and
in
gentlemen,
front of
from the
you,
flight deck,
and
this
all
is the
aisles and
captain.
exits
Just
must be
level
kept
off our
clear.
cruising
Thank you.
altitude. We are expecting smooth conditions, but as always, we'd like to remind you that while you are seated, keep your seatbelts fastened in case we encounter any unexpected turbulence. Right now, the computer is still showing us an on-time arrival. I invite you to sit back and enjoy the onboard service. I'll give you updates on the weather and our progress a little bit further down the line. Thank you.
Okay, here we go. So let's use the jump ahead function to Foxtrot, Quebec Foxtrot, just before
I take it you kidding.
Here we go.
Yep. We'll handle the radio from now on.
Speech recognition, flight mode.
United 231 Heavy, descend and maintain flight level 350. Southwest 40,
Roger, down to 250 and 9231. Set flight level 350.
Southwest 40, 71, Denver Center
Selecting
on
flight level
132.3.
350.
So apart from a little bit of a speed problem, we've arrived at exactly where we want to be. Next waypoint. Descent flow.
OK descent procedure. ICAS. Recall. Pressed. Seat belt warning lights set to on. Auto brake. Hi.
United 231 Heavy, watch your
Descent
altitude.
procedure is
Altitude
complete.
Flight level 350.
Your seats and securely fasten your seatbelts. Please ensure that
Roger,
your
flight level
seatbacks and
350,
tables are in a
92
fully upright position for landing, and that your window blind is fully open. Passengers seated by the emergency exits and are requested to clear this area of any loose articles.
United 231 Heavy, contact Washington Center 135.25. We'll see you later.
Roger, over to Washington Center, United 231. Washington Center, United 231 is with you. Descending. Flight level 350.
United 231 Heavy, Washington Center, roger. Descend and maintain flight level 270.
Roger, down to flight level 270, United 231. Set flight level 270.
Yep. Selecting flight level 270. Fuel. You wanted what? Captain. All fuel pumps down. Selected.
Negative.
Sure. I forget about that.
And you can see it's calculated our fuel usage perfectly. So the position's correct, fuel's correct, radar contact is correct. We just had a slight anomaly with the speed, but that was easily corrected. So in my book, it works. Well done, Quality Wings. Saved a lot of time. We can use this function even to do a trip across the pond and save a whole bunch of time. Very well done. Very nice. Don't forget, radar contact 4 always, well, very rarely adheres to our top of descent that we've programmed into the FMC. It inevitably gives us altitude corrections both on takeoff and en route and on descent. So that's not abnormal at all. Descent checklist. Descent checklist.
United
Descent
234
checklist.
Heavy, no time advisory. Departments assume responsibility for obstruction clearance for arrivals into this airport. Remain not less than 1,000 feet above
Recall.
or aside from terrain at all
Check.
times. If feasible, descend and maintain 5,000. Altimeter
MOD.
3033.
Check.
Auto brake.
Roger, descend to flight level 150, United 231. Set flight level 150.
Setting. Flight level 150. Landing data. Got that.
Check.
Approach briefing.
Complete.
Descent checklist is complete.
You see what we did there in the middle of the descent checklist. I was able to continue issuing commands and have them executed by the first officer. Two things at once. And talk to ATC with the push to talk button. Approach flow.
Approach flow. Spoilers armed. Landing lights now on. Auto brake. Hi. Approach briefing captain. Check navigation radios for approach. Ready for approach.
Fasten your seatbelts again and turn off all your electronic equipment.
Set altimeter 1024.
Selecting altimeter 1024 millbars. Can you please cross-check?
Cross-check.
Cross-checked. Agree on both sides, David.
Oh, and another thing, it's done right, the time. It's adjusted the UTC time to the correct time for our position. Had we flown Foxtrot, Quebec, Foxtrot manual, time passage has been right. So time is right, fuel usage is right, radar contact 4 is right. So we've only basically had one error, one small error, and that's in the airspeed. Everything else is perfect for the jump forward function. It works. We can also use the approach configuration. Just type in airport destination and it will
United
allow us to
234
reposition to the
report back up
approach.
within 4 minutes. Kilo Echo Golf Echo local latest information Victor winds 290 at 20 visibility 62 sky clear temperature 13 dew point 5 altimeter 3024 landing and departing runway 25 advise approach you have information Victor. United 234 heavy roger thank you.
Lovely Orbx scenery of Eagle County. Outside view. Beautiful. What an aircraft. Pleasure to fly.
United 234 heavy contact approach 122.6.
Over to approach United 231. Eagle County approach United 231 is with you. Flight level 150.
United 231 heavy approach. Expect vectors to the runway 25.
Runway 25. United 231.
Past transition level.
Now, so it will give us vectors here unless we ask for an IAP approach. We want the RNAV into 25.
United 231 heavy approach. Expect vectors to the runway 25.
Eagle County United 231 would like IAP approach runway 25.
United 231 heavy when able maintain 13,300 until the initial cleared the full ILS runway 25 approach altimeter 3024.
Roger, cleared LDA runway 25 United 231. Set altitude 13,000.
Roger. Setting. Altitude 13,000.
Select VNAV.
Selecting VNAV enabled.
So we'll fly the approach as we programmed into our FMC. Star approach LDA to runway 25 at Eagle County. Tune into the localizer 109.75. Should have auto-tuned. Yep. Look at that. Rocky Mountain High.
$1,000 to go.
Speed intervene.
Selected. Speed.
Set speed 190.
Okay. I'm afraid I missed this. Speed.
190.
Could you confirm this?
Set speed 190.
Okay. Never mind.
MCE speed intervene not commanded here. I surmise due to the VNAV function.
Master caution pressed.
Flat's fine.
Yeah. Speed. Check. Flaps 5 selected.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please return all seat backs and tray tables to their upright and stowed position. Ensure all portable electronic devices are turned off and stow all carry-on items. Additionally, footrests and video monitors must be returned to their original position. Thank you.
Misty Rocky Mountain. Set altitude 10,400.
Okay. Setting. Altitude 10,400. Got that.
Run the approach flow again. Approach flow. Approach flow.
Approach flow. Spoilers armed. Landing lights selected. On. Auto brake. Hi. Approach
Ladies
briefing
and gentlemen,
captain.
we've just
Check
started our
navigation
approach.
radios for approach.
Kindly
Ready
ask
for
you to
approach.
fasten your seatbelts again and turn off all
Approach
your
checklist.
electronic equipment.
Approach checklist. Altimeters.
Set.
Approach checklist is complete.
Cross-check.
Captain. Cross-checked. Agree on both sides, David.
Set altitude 9,800.
Selecting altitude 9,800. Done.
Set altitude 6,500.
At DF1 650
Altitude
decimal 0.
6,500.
Yeah. Selecting altitude 6,500.
Gear down.
Gear. Speed check. Coming down.
See the tilt on the bogies?
Gear. Down and locked. Positive climb.
Approach mode.
Approach. Hold on.
Landing flow.
Set up for landing. Turn off lights. Switched on. Landing lights. Switched on. Spoilers armed. Landing
Ladies
procedure
and gentlemen,
complete.
We'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you're making a connecting flight, please see the
Set
customer
speed
service
160.
agent meeting this flight
Sure.
or the video
Selecting
monitors inside
speed
the terminal for
160.
connecting information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll collect any off-service items, newspapers and any other items that you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all
Landing
electronic
checklist.
devices.
Landing
Don't leave devices
checklist.
within all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening the overhead bins as
Speed
items may
brake
have
armed.
shattered during the
Landing
flight.
gear down.
Please
Flaps.
lower your tray tables
Set.
and return your seats to their upright position and check the security of the
Thank you.
seatbelt.
Landing.
We'll be
Checklist
landing shortly.
complete.
Thank you.
Set 109.75 nav 1.
Nav 1 09.75.
Autopilot disconnect. I have the aircraft. Land viz.
Roger.
Just beautiful to hand fly.
United 231 Heavy, contact tower 118.2.
Over to Tower United 231. Tower United 231 is with you. Finals runway 25.
United 231 Heavy, tower runway 25, winds calm.
25 winds calm. United 231.
United 231 Heavy, runway 25, cleared to land.
Clear to land. United 231.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Speed brake armed. Landing gear down. Flaps.
30 indicating.
500. 400. 300. Approaching minimums.
Minimums.
Landing.
Landing confirmed.
100.
Continue.
50,
Runway
40,
lights.
30, 20, 10.
Flaps. Speed brake up. Reverse thrust deployed. Brakes active.
Out of reverse.
Out of reverse. Roger. 70. Idle thrust. Selected. Flaps. Thrust idle captain. Ready for cleanup. Flow captain.
Heavy. Turn off at the next high speed and hold. Contact ground 121.8. Runway is clear.
Turn off at the next high speed and hold. United 231. Thank you. Cleanup flow.
Okay, cleanup procedure. APU. The starter now on. Auto brake. Off. Flaps. Transponder standby. Spoilers retracted and disarmed. Taxi lights on. Landing lights selected. Off. Turn off lights selected. On. Strobe lights turned off. Flaps coming up. Flaps. Wing enticed selected. Off. Engine enticed. 1, 2, off. After landing, flow complete.
Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Shut aircraft at gate for services.
At gate request services. Ground mechanic from flight deck.
Yeah, let's get started.
We'll come up with the answer in a minute.
Great flight, David. How about a drink? The aircraft is secure.
Okay, you can let some fresh air in. Go ahead and open the doors now.
Okay, we've got it. Thanks.
Well, there's something you don't see every day. Must be the high altitude giving the baggage drivers the ability to levitate. Nice one. So I hope you've enjoyed the movie, found it entertaining and informative. Bye for now.